everyone. This is Miss Puppet, and every time I try to practice something, and I'm about to do the real thing. Hey chat. Anyway, it's a good idea not to be a perfectionist and just Anyway, hi everyone. My name is Amy, and you're watching AmyCMysteries channel. I'm your host, Amy Christine. Let's just start, okay? Let's start.
Welcome to my latest case, Last Train to Blue Moon Canyon. To start, choose Junior or Senior Detective. If you're new to adventure games or need some help, click on Tutorial.
Let's just start.
Dear Hannah, here I am at the railroad station along with a handful of other detectives about to board a train bound for who knows where. The only person who knows where we're going is Lori Gerard. That's the young woman who invited everyone. Actually, she didn't really invite me. She invited Frank and Joe Hardy, and they invited me. And I've always wanted to join forces with the Hardy boys. I just hope this doesn't turn out to be another one of Lori's silly attempts to grab publicity. Some people can be a little too rich and a little too famous for their own good. Wish me luck. Love, Nancy.
Well, people, now that our little orientation tour is over, let's get started. Okay, I, again, am Lori Gerard, and the first thing I want to do is thank you all for coming. John Gray, I am so thrilled that you're taking time out from that TV show of yours to do some ghost hunting here with us. I mean, Ghost Chasers is like the best cable show ever. And Charlena Purcell, I cannot tell you how much I adore those romance novels you write. Your characters just seem so real. And all that stuff you know about the Old West, you are just awesome. And Tino Balducci, only the most famous police detective in the country. And then there's Frank and Joe Hardy. They're amateur detectives. My dad and their dad are old friends. And you must be the other amateur detective, their friend, Natalie?
Nancy Drew?
Whatever. All right, I'll bet you're wondering where we're going. Well, we're going to Copper Gorge, Colorado. Why? To solve the mystery of what happened to Jake Hurley, the man who originally owned this train. Because see, one day in 1903, this train was found in a place called Blue Moon Canyon, which was out in the middle of the Nevada desert. Only the engineer was on board, and he was dead. As for Jake Hurley, he had disappeared from the face of the earth. Oh, and two more things. Before he disappeared, Jake was rumored to have found the richest gold mine in the world. And the train he owned, this train, his wife Camille died on it while they were going to the gold fields. It was rumored to be haunted.
She's gone.
Oh my gosh.
What in the world?
What the?
Hey, what's going on?
People should never go tampering with things they don't understand.
Oh, brother.
It's okay. Everybody just stay calm. No need to panic. I'll get to the bottom of this.
Well, Nancy, you're up on all that social etiquette stuff. What are you supposed to do when your hostess vanishes into thin air?
If I don't seem concerned, it's because I'm not. Lori Gerard is a young woman whose only goal in life is to be famous. She craves attention and habitually uses her father's considerable wealth to get it.
Hey, sure, I want to say thank you for the follow, Jasmine. And, that's it. Yes, I had to chat. And, you're welcome to watch. And thank you. That I keep talking to. There was like other thoughts I have, but then I forgot. But I don't know.
So you think her disappearing like that is just some kind of publicity stunt?
I just think she couldn't resist showing off in front of all of us minor celebrities. What was your name again?
Nancy Drew. You and I have actually met. Sort of. I called you not too long ago when I was at Shadow Ranch. You gave me some information about Dirk Valentine.
Ah, Nancy Drew.
Yep, she was first appeared as a phone tutor in the Sea of Shadow Ranch. And she was nicer in Sea of Shadow Ranch.
You don't remember me, do you?
No.
She doesn't remember Nancy.
What else do you know about Jake Hurley?
Psst, Nancy! Come here.
Excuse me for a second.
The Hardy Boys, this is the first game to have the Hardy Boys physical characters model. They also appeared in physical form in the Future of Tapestry and Midnight Asylum. That's the type model.
Hey, Nance.
Where have you two been?
I followed Tino Balducci.
And I went after John Gray. He went straight to the room in the car that used to be Camille's and didn't come out again. I could hear all these weird noises coming from inside.
Did you talk to him?
I was just about to go in, but the next thing I know, Joe's got my arm in a vice grip and is dragging me back here, babbling about how Balducci's our guy.
He found something on the floor right where Laurie was standing when the train went dark. I saw him pick it up and put it in his pocket. Then he left.
Did you see what it was?
When I tried to talk to him, he just kind of brushed me aside and said something snotty like, "I'm on the job here, Junior, so just go back to the playground and stay out of the way." In case you two hadn't noticed, we're not getting a lot of respect around here. Can't we at least tell Balducci that we do stuff for ATAC?
You know the rules.
ATAC?
American Teens Against Crime. We do a lot of undercover work for them.
Wonder Cop's probably never even been undercover.
Joe, let it go. What'd
Let it
Charlene have to
go.
say?
She thinks Laurie is faking this whole disappearance thing.
She's not the only one.
How can you say that? You heard Laurie scream.
Anybody can scream, Joe. Especially girls whose fathers have given them acting lessons along with everything else they've ever wanted.
What about you, Nancy? What do you think?
Every time there's this option, I keep forgetting what they were talking about. So, hey, and thank you for coming in. I have a feeling this might be my number one game. But yeah, well does this game right for you guys? So I think I'm gonna do it right.
I kind of agree with Frank.
You've got to be kidding.
So I already forgot what they were talking about. Anyways,
Do you think maybe one of Laurie's other
I thought
guests is in on her disappearance?
It's certainly possible.
From the way she talked, it didn't sound like she knew any of them.
Maybe that's what she wanted us to think.
Or maybe that's what one of them wanted her to think.
Well, whether Laurie disappeared by force or by choice, what we've got to do now is find her.
Absolutely.
let's do.
Has anyone talked to the engineer?
Not that I know of.
Then I'm going to head up front and tell him what's happened. Maybe he knows something we don't.
Good idea. In the meantime, we'll take another look around in here.
Great.
Oh, yeah.
Catch you later.
Catch you later, boys. So, I remember they have several different artists for the Honey Boys, and they're just frozen. Oh, there they are. That might be. So, yeah, there was new art in the Lab of the Blige that thought they were gonna show up, but they didn't. And, I think they only appeared at Creature of Temper Team and Midnight Asylum. I think that's all the names they appeared, but they have been fun friends of the Star Can. There's several games, like these games 6 through 9, 10, 6 through 10, to yeah, there's 7 games, so they've been all of sisters of Starter here. And fun fact, Joe Hardy is the only character that had the same voice actor for all 34 games. He also did Joe in Mysterious 17 too, but he's the only one. It's great have had many different voices, and the best jurors have had many different voices. Even Nancy Drew started in game 33. with the new boys. So yeah.
Here, what do you want?
Hello, I'm one of the passengers, and I just thought you should know that Laurie Gerard has disappeared.
So?
So what?
I just thought you might want to call the police or something.
Hey, all I know is I take orders from Miss Gerard, okay? Right now my orders are to get this train to Copper Gorge non-stop. And until Miss Gerard tells me otherwise, that's what I'm gonna do.
But Laurie may not even be on the train anymore.
Look, Miss Gerard may not be a rocket scientist
You
or
would
anything,
have
but even she
known
knows better
where.
than to jump off a moving train.
But
Now, if you'll excuse me, I got me a train to run.
I know he should die. He's not
looks
telling
like some sort
anything.
of steam valve.
Telling about anything. What happens if you turn on the pipe?
Uh-oh,
Well,
that doesn't
the
look good.
connector? Ooh.
Oops.
That was on purpose, by the way. I really knew what was gonna happen.
Uh-oh, that doesn't look good.
Yeah. So let's do. There's a fun set of chess scenes here. So there's another one, but here I don't know if it's time yet.
This must have been the sleeping car.
Yeah, wait, is it over here? Yeah, over here.
Better not mess with that puppy.
Oh, come on, it. Hold that up. Oh. I don't know, I'm just having fun. I'm happy, just regular black heartbeat. This is my second hub. Actually, the first hub was with the Palermo Marciano femur. Now I think I want to go back to Churchy Charlene because I was talking about the honey boy. Let's see if there's any more to say.
Yes?
What are you working on?
I'm writing my next book. I'm on a deadline, so until I write those two most wonderful of all three-letter words, the end, everywhere I go, my laptop goes, and every chance I get, I write.
Right. So yeah, in case you don't know or don't remember, she's a romance novelist. And I think she's a little better at romance, but I do like this thing a lot. So maybe my number one, or at least my top 5. And
What else do you know about Jake Hurley? You know, the man who originally owned this train?
Wealthy, imaginative, adventurous, stubborn, egocentric, and most importantly, he was smitten at the age of 35 by a young French woman named Camille Voulet, who died about a year after they were married.
When did he buy this train?
Sometime in the 1870s, he decided to seek his fortune out west, so he had this train custom built so that he, and some years later his wife, could traverse the mountains and plains in relative comfort.
Where did he meet Camille?
I don't know that. The circumstances surrounding her passing are a bit of a mystery, too. All anyone knows for sure is that years after Camille's death, he showed up in Denver with a pouch full of gold nuggets and semi-precious stones, which he used to purchase mining supplies. He refused to say how he'd come by them, which of course led to speculation that he had found a fantastically rich vein somewhere, although to this day, its existence remains unsubstantiated and its location quite unknown.
Why do you think Laurie invited you on this trip?
No doubt because I'm such an authority on life in the Old West, and because I'm so good at using old information to unearth new information. My knack for research is, well, it's a gift.
I'll let you get back to your writing.
My publisher thanks you.
Okay. Okay, so let's do. Let's meet everybody. Let's do. Well, we do this puzzle. Let's do this puzzle first. So there's some slider puzzles that I like. Oh, this is reminding me of that puzzle in the final scene a little. Like the way it looks. It's not slider puzzles. What am I saying? I have no idea. So yeah, I think this game might be at number 1 for me. But I still wanna replay all of the games just to get the feeling where I rate them. Because sometimes my favorite changes a lot. Like sometimes slight plot I thought was my number one for a while, but then it was that's a little boring for me for some reason because the driving to be a little should be music playing. Why is the music not playing? Maybe it's butlers? Okay. Oh. Wait. Oh, wait a minute. So yeah, I'm trying to oh yeah, I should be looking at this direct. So yeah, it's like it's just so puzzle, but not really. But I did it backwards. Okay. No. That's not right. Wait. Oh wait, this doesn't. Oh. Wait. Yeah, I feel that I'm super close. What? Maybe at the end? Maybe? Well, maybe it's this one. Oh, it's this is right. Oh, maybe it's a bit. Maybe it's this way. Oh, maybe it is this way. Every time I dip my hopes up, it's like, is this the one? It is not the one. Or maybe it's the other way. There we go.
Left pickaxe and lamp with buhl for safekeeping. To open what's closed, lead is the key. Or is it lead is the key?
Lead is the key. Okay. And then I go over here. Right? Can I go over there? Yes. And we can meet John Ray over here.
Hi, you're that Nancy person. How you doing? John Gray.
You look pretty busy.
Right now I'm taking time-lapse electromagnetic readings and recording background noise. This was Camille's private car. If she had something to do with Lori's disappearance, analyzing these readings may give me a clue as to Lori's whereabouts.
Do you really think that a moving train can be haunted?
Sure. A train is basically nothing but a living space on wheels. And just like a house or a hotel, its walls can capture and hold energy, however infinitesimal, whatever its source. You see, what to most people are ghosts are actually temporary distortions in local electromagnetic fields caused by the presence of residual psychic energy generated by the person or persons who frequented that particular locale. That's my working theory, at least.
That's very interesting.
It's all very scientific. But the fact is, Lori's missing, and I, for one, am doing everything in my power to find her. The vibes I'm getting make me think she could be in serious trouble.
You don't think Tino Balducci will be able to track her down?
I doubt it. In fact, I kind of feel sorry for the guy. After catching those bank robbers, he can't just be a good cop anymore. He's got to be a great cop. Tough to perform under that kind of pressure.
What's your opinion of Charlena Purcell?
Charlena Purcell writes romance novels. End of comment.
Is Lori a friend of yours?
First time I met her was when I boarded this train with all the rest of you. I knew her by reputation, of course, like everyone else who reads the tabloids. It doesn't appear that anyone aboard this train is her friend.
Maybe she planned it that way.
You mean so we'd concentrate all our efforts on finding Jake Hurley? Possible, although she really doesn't strike me as being the planning type.
I'll let you get back to work.
Goodbye.
Hi, John. Ray. Ooh, perhaps play the piano. I just wanna play a little piano.
Don't do that, please. Those microphones I set up over there are very sensitive. Just about took out my eardrums. You can play that thing when I'm done. I'll let you know when that is, all right?
Okay.
Don't even think about it.
John,
Please don't.
why?
Please don't. No, no, no.
No, no, no. What's the opposite of yes?
Don't even think about it.
Looks like some kind of sewing sampler. I wonder if there's a relationship between those symbols and those numbers.
Maybe I'll take a picture of it so that I don't have to look back afterward. Maybe. Let's just write down. I think I already took a picture.
I wonder what's under here, and what the deal is with those weird-looking bolts.
Ooh, okay.
It's locked.
It's locked.
Looks
It's
like Camille
locked.
was teaching herself how to play the piano.
So
Thomasina O'Neill.
I'm gonna write this down. So you just do the initial, so it's T-O. Oh, wait a minute. Yeah, I'll do this puzzle later. Okay. Jordan. Yeah, I'm having a great dream. Thank you for coming. Okay. This,
Teddy
it is-
Eberhardt.
Then there's T-E. T-E. So you just do the initials here. I'm trying to remember how you. I always used to watch them every time. I don't remember ever
The Little
figuring
Book of
things out
Samplers.
on my own. So a little bit of say up below samplers here we go. Maybe, do I need to take a picture of this here? Yes. Yes. Hey, yes. And I might have write this down, but it's much faster for me to take a picture. Right. So I'm gonna sing as I like to. Let's save it like this. Train. So how? Ooh,
Hello?
Nancy,
who's gonna
hi,
call
it's
you
me.
after
Hi,
I
Bess.
meet
And me.
Tony?
Hey, George, what's up?
Tina.
What's up? You're the one
I'm
who's on
so
the train with a bunch of famous people. You tell us. This is torture, Nancy. I'm dying of curiosity here. Bess, just calm down. Oh, like you're not just as curious as I am. She's the one who insisted we call you Nancy. Only because you're driving me crazy. I'm supposed to be helping her paint her room, but every other brushstroke, she's like, where do you think she is now? How do you think the Hardy Boys are doing? Why do you think she hasn't called?
Who's gonna
What
call
do you
you
think Laurie
after
Gerard
Polly?
is wearing? Oh, George, that is so not true. I couldn't care less what Laurie Gerard is wearing. So come on, Nancy. You're on a train full of famous people bound for who knows where. So dish already, would ya? Bess, calm down. Look what you did. You got paint in my hair. I'm sorry. You know,
Back to George
actually,
with
that
this
looks
one.
kind of cool. Nice try, Bess. No, really. You're just saying that because you're afraid I'll bail and you'll wind up having to paint this dump all by yourself. George, I kid you not. You should seriously think about doing some major highlights in that color.
What color is it?
Adobe beige.
Nice try, Bess.
What's going on, Nan?
Our hostess has disappeared.
What do you mean, disappeared?
I mean, the train went into a tunnel, everything went dark, and when the train came out of the tunnel, no Lori. She just disappeared.
Publicity stunt.
Yeah.
My thoughts exactly.
Remember the time she was allegedly kidnapped from her Vegas hotel room? Yeah, the guy across the hall just happened to have a camera and got it all on tape. It made the evening news in practically every city in the country. And then there was her daring escape the next morning. Only it turns out she faked the whole thing. Of course, she claims her ex-boyfriend faked it to get back at her. She thought she was really being kidnapped. Like anybody believes that.
Sounds to me like somebody has been spending a lot of time reading the tabloids.
George has. Very funny. So what else is going on?
Before she disappeared, Lori told us that the purpose of this train trip is to find out what happened to Jake Hurley, the train's original owner.
Was he murdered or something?
No one knows. He was married to a woman named Camille, but she died, and he eventually vanished while mining for gold. His train was found abandoned in Blue Moon Canyon, Nevada, with no one on board but his dead engineer.
Whoa, spooky. Have any theories?
Not yet, but the train is also rumored to be haunted by his dead wife.
So first Hurley's wife dies, then Hurley vanishes, then the engineer dies, then Lori vanishes. A pattern, maybe? Bess, do us all a favor and leave the detective work to Nancy, okay?
Has either of you been to Copper Gorge, Colorado?
Never heard of the place. Why?
That's where the train I'm on is headed. Apparently Jake Hurley buried his wife Camille there after she died on the train.
She died on the train? Ew, creepy.
John Gray has set up a bunch of equipment in Camille's train car in hopes of documenting distortions in the electromagnetic field caused by her residual energy.
Say what? He's looking for Camille's ghost. Don't you ever watch him on TV? Just because I watch him doesn't mean I understand him.
I better go.
We'll be right here. Yeah, washing the paint out of our hair.
I feel like I can relate to Bess. Like, I've seen shows and I enjoy them, but I don't always understand what they're doing. That's true with some crime shows that I've seen.
Hey, Nancy, right?
Yep, and he reappears in my hey, and I actually have the playthroughs already on my YouTube channel, AmyCMysteries. So,
You've got a better memory than our hostess.
Who doesn't? Amateur detective, huh? Ever thought about becoming a real detective? You know, like me?
I don't know. Do you like what you do?
I love it. You, heard about those bank robberies I solved, right?
Yes, I sure did.
Baffling case. Two-man team at 17 banks in 3 states in 5 days. FBI had no idea who the perps were. But after forcing their vehicle to a stop, confronting them, despite the fact that they were armed and giving chase, I single-handedly made the collar.
I heard they stopped because you accidentally rear-ended them.
You heard wrong. You see, Nancy, when somebody does something really remarkable in this country, the first thing everybody else does is try to tear them down. Reporters, late-night comedians, even some of my fellow officers, all have been spreading vicious lies about me. Why? Because they've never done anything remarkable in their sorry little lives, and they're jealous. Anyway, you should look around in here. Lots of interesting stuff. This was Jake's private car, you know.
Two seasons, two episodes that have the one of the main characters was like to somebody stay in the car, and then the one that really made them stay in the car, and then they had drove to stop the suspects. And the main guy is like, what are you thinking? And they're like, I did not get out of the car.
I understand that you found something on the floor in the dining car.
Yeah, at first I thought it was an old coin, but it turned out to be some kind of slug.
Do you think it had anything to do with Lori's disappearance?
Nah, probably been lying there for 100 years. May have served a purpose back then, but now, worthless.
May I see it?
Sure. In fact, Here, keep it. Wear it around your neck or something. That way, when people ask you where you got it, you can tell them Tino Balducci gave it to you. The Tino Balducci.
Coming up is like one of my favorite parts in the entire game series.
Oh, thank you.
What else can I do for you?
There's another one. There's another scene like this in Those Doesn't Relate. It's like, ooh, gee, thanks.
So, what do you think happened to Lori?
She could have been
Oh,
kidnapped.
my
She
goodness.
could have been tossed off the train. She could be hiding from us. But I obviously won't know which until I've gathered all the facts.
When do you think that will be?
I'll know the facts when I know the facts. The truth can't be rushed, you know.
Have you had a chance to talk to Charlena Purcell?
Now, why would I want to do a thing like that?
What about John Gray?
The ghost guy? Total quack. Only reason I'd talk to him would be to arrest him for fraud.
You've been a big help.
Not a problem.
Not a problem. I actually like Tina for some reason. It's just kind of like love to hate kind of thing. It's like a love-hate
Eliza
relationship.
Sandberger.
Eliza Sandberger. Let's do that. What was it? E-S. Mr. One. Is that there's one that is very specific. Received the object Harry for the price of $3.73. One was miser, though, with decorative red ribbon. On the 16th day of June, 1880, or 1808, or 1880. Wow. Sometimes when like text like this makes me want to date for some reason, and I'm a visual. I'm like into numbers, but I like numbers the way it looks, not the. I don't know. It's like 1880. Yes. Okay. It took me a while too. I don't know why it takes me a long time. That it should.
An old scale. Strange. It seems to be built into the wall. Those symbols look like the ones I saw in that
We
sample.
got a map to do. Okay, we only have the right two. Oh, if that is locked. But here.
It's locked.
Oh. Yeah, I was watching somebody stream this the other day, and I can see the confusion. This does not look like an owl. I don't know what that looks like, but that is supposed to be an owl. That's so crazy. Okay, so this is a owl and a cherry. So these two have to be lit up. Oh, and I took a picture of it. Yeah. Okay, so the way to do this puzzle is from the sampler we got here. So this is way different, isn't it? There's 7. It would be a 7, wouldn't it? Yeah, let's say it's 7, and the cherry is 10. So we got the 7 here, and the 3 here. And that is so much faster than not even me. Hey, wow. So the left side is the addition. So yeah. Later on in the game, you get more puzzles like that, and you have to do more math. So, yeah, I don't mind a little bit, maybe a little bit of math. Yeah, I'd be so upset about things that big valid all. I had to do not. Yeah, so I don't even know what this means.
Looks like to make this thing, whatever it is, I'm going to need a spyglass, a pickaxe, and a lamp. Citrine, amethyst, zircon, those are all gemstones, I think.
If it is. Then there's another drawer here. So then this thing came out in 2005. It was also the year, 2006 was the year of the AmyCMysteries. But I didn't really start playing the games until maybe 2008. 2009, I don't remember.
Silver. What do all those colors have to do with silver?
Oh, come on. But silver. That I am going to put it down. So it's orange, blue, green, red, purple, yellow. Alright. Okay, so let's do what's the other? Oh, here's a slot. Yeah, I missed one too. Missed a slot. Yeah, let's do that before I forget. Let's do that before I forget. Like, there's more to see, but I wanted to. Now I miss anything. Wait, not here. Going back to. Is it this? Yeah, this way. I think. Or maybe I picked it up. Never mind. Wait, maybe it's. Anyway, let's go back to the abuse. Or next to the abuse. It's not the abuse, but it's like the train before the abuse. Anyway, let's unlock. Wait.
Looks like I need to enter 8 letters into this thing. The question is, which 8 letters?
Which 8 letters? Okay, so this. I love this way better than the one in the final scene. You know. This puzzle is also in the final scene. I think it's also a Church Tower too. It's totally random. I need to put this. If I don't put this up, then it's go insane. Got it. Got it.
Lori?
Oh my gosh! I never thought you'd be the one to find me. No offense. Nadine?
Nancy Drew.
Well,
as you can see, I wasn't really spirited away by ghosts or anything. That bookshelf in the dining car, you step on this thing in the floor in there, and it slides open. I practiced disappearing for weeks.
So, Nora is like the character of Professor Hustis. She always gets Nancy's name wrong. And it's just so funny to me because, well, Professor Hustis, I really enjoy her in Treasure Tower, but I didn't really, like, she got too annoying and to remember that queen. I don't remember much about her stuff, but it keeps getting like, okay, yeah. Anyway, but, well, this is a character.
Was anyone else in on the trick?
Just the engineer, and all he did was keep his mouth shut. See, here's the deal. My dad wound up with this train when he bought out Noram Shipping. They'd been storing it in this old warehouse outside St. Louis for so long that everybody had just forgotten about it. Anyway, after like mass begging on my part, Dad had the train restored to working condition and got me an engineer and track permits and all that other stuff until finally, here we are, on our way to find out what happened to Jake Hurley.
I think you were going to explain why you kidnapped yourself.
Oh, right. Well, see, I was one of the first people in like 100 years to set foot on this train, okay? Everything was just the way it was when Jake disappeared. Except I also found this. It's a letter that Jake wrote in 1901 to his niece back east. He was real paranoid about claim jumpers, which is why he never told anyone where his mine was. But he was also afraid something would happen to him and no one would ever know where it was. So he wrote this letter to his only living relative, Ruth Kensington. Here, take it.
You want me to have it? Why?
Because you found me. See, in that letter, Jake tells Ruth that everything she needs to figure out where his mine is on this train. He also warns her that his wife's spirit is on the train too, which kind of creeps me out. But the thing is, to find Jake's lost mine, we need the train.
How do you know this Ruth person didn't find the mine decades ago?
Mostly because I found that letter in the wastebasket. It was like she'd gotten so ticked off, trying to follow her nutty uncle's clues, that she finally said to heck with the whole thing.
So yeah, I really enjoyed this game more than I remembered, and I don't think I have anything. Yeah, I don't think I changed anything about this game. It's pretty amazing.
What about the other people you invited on this trip?
If you want to show them that letter, go ahead. It's totally up to you. We're going to Copper Gorge because that's where Jake buried Camille, so I figured his mine might be somewhere around there too. But if you think we need to go somewhere else, you just let me know and I'll have the engineer take us there.
How come you didn't try to find the mine yourself?
Maybe I did. Or maybe I just thought letting other people try to find it would be a good excuse to throw a party. I like parties.
I like parties. I would do she would do a lot with the Shannon.
How well do you know your guests?
Well, I don't know you or those Harvey guys at all.
Hardy!
Frank and Joe Hardy.
Whatever. I didn't know John Gray before this either, but I love his show, and I figured he'd jump at the chance to investigate an honest-to-goodness haunted train, and now that someone has finally found me, I can finally go meet him for real.
What about Tino Balducci?
I met Tino right after he got famous for solving those robberies. Inviting him here for this was a no-brainer. I mean, what an awesome detective. And those piercing eyes of his, you just know his mind's in there going 90 miles an hour.
How well do you know Charlena Purcell?
I just know her from her books, which are so good. In fact, I just started reading her latest one, The Moon Tells No Lies. See, what I'd really like to do is write romance novels. Everybody who knows me says I'd be really good at it. In fact, a while back, I sent Charlena some ideas, just to see what she thought.
And?
She hated them.
Guess I better get to work.
You go, girl.
You don't. Ooh, that's a cool, anyway.
Looks like a dance floor, maybe?
Dance floor. Maybe take a picture of it now. Maybe later. Yeah, we don't have anything to dance to yet. But we can look at the letter.
The 3rd of November, 1901, from somewhere in Colorado. Dear Ruth, I know that we've never met, but now that your father, my estranged brother, is gone, you are my only living relative. I am writing to you to tell you about my mine before I, too, depart this earth, and its location is lost forever. I cannot tell you outright where it is, lest this epistle fall into the wrong hands, but with the information which follows, and with my train, which shall be yours upon my death, I promise that you'll be able to find it. First, you will need a map. To obtain it, know that my travels have taken me all over this great country, to towns which can be difficult to find, to Calico, Silverado, and Central City, to Dodge City, Virginia City, and Tombstone. To locate the mine on the map, you'll need my projector. When it comes to placing the stones, you'll need to ask someone who holds a warm place in my heart. I have stored his name accordingly. But to retrieve his name, you'll have to give the dolls an order. This will require looking inside Camille's dancing shoes for the name of their maker and wearing the shoes as you perform her favorite step on the dance floor. As for my beloved Camille, she has 4 words for you. Words which, when translated into numbers and used in combination, will help power my projector. But alas, she's taken them with her to her grave. So go to Copper Gorge, Colorado and pay your respects and let some of her goodness rub off on you. I promised Camille that this train would always be her home. In return, she promised to never leave, and indeed she never has. People say I'm crazy, but I've seen her and heard her and feel her presence on the train even today, 20 years after her untimely death. So above all else, my dear niece, let nothing happen to my train. It holds wonderful things. Kindest regards, Jake Hurley.
Oh, no.
I wonder if this has something to do with that list of cities Jake mentioned in his letter to Ruth.
Yep, it does. So, let me start with there's no, let's see, hold on. Oh no, here we go. Silver. Okay. It's Central City. Dodge City. Dodge City and Virginia. Oh, here we go. There we go. Then Tombstone. There we go. I'm done already.
Guess I'm done. Strange. All that's left is a jumble of letters.
Alright. Let's do we need to
I can use this to open that grate I saw in Camille's car.
Yep. Let's do. And now we'll save it down. Save. And drink water. Music is nice too, right? Yeah, it might be my number one favorite game. I don't know about you guys, but I really love this game.
That must be the projector Jake mentioned in his letter to Ruth.
Oh, yeah. So we got B R C E T B A A. I hope hate them doing things out of order. Should I have done this at the end? I don't think I have to. I don't know. Anywho. Let's turn. 5. The animation is so awesome.
I need a lamp.
That is craziness. Okay. Let's go back to where was we got a new slots. But first I'm doing to you. Oh yes. Oh yeah.
That
thing.
tool I saw in the caboose. I bet that's what you use to unscrew these bolts.
Yes, I do know that. Okay, so the way to do this is to line up the things, the screws with the line as a top. Yeah, sometimes they remove other screws. There, really tight too. Yes. There we go. We got pipes. Just like this. Like that. Like
Here we go.
There we go. But that's not the only pipes. There's also pipes. Wait. I think I missed a bit. Wasn't there pipes in Tino's area? Yeah. Was it yes. Yeah, we go.
More pipes to connect.
Why are you so disappointed, Nancy? This is fun. This is a fun puzzle. I don't mind this puzzle. Love it. Love it so much.
There, all done.
All done. Okay, so. I'll go back to the main part with the Hardy Boys.
I need 4 numbers to unlock this, and there's, what, 10,000 possible combinations?
We don't need to know this
Guessing
yet.
could take me a while.
Yep. I need to know this yet. Yeah, we already... Oh, there's a gemstone. Wait a minute. Let's go back to here. The gemstone over here. Get out of the machine.
Yes?
Oh, yeah.
I found Lori. She's in the caboose. You were right.
Oh, yeah, I
she
forgot
disappeared
too.
because she wanted to see which of us would find her first.
And you won. Congratulations.
Did you know that Lori wants to be a romance novelist?
Doesn't everyone?
Yeah, I like mysteries.
Have you discussed any of her ideas with her?
No. Could we please talk about something a little more pleasant?
I do like romantic the pamphlets movies. I do love those Christmas romance movies. It depends on what it is. So it depends on what I like. Do you like the crime shows like Sight, where they do romance, like Tony Aziva and Isaias and Matt Dialloway in FBI and Sight with Sean and Juliet?
The others on the
I
train,
don't
John
know.
Gray and that police detective, do you know them very well?
I don't know them at all. Needless to say, I don't watch television, so I've never even seen Mr. Gray before. Although I do know that his profession, if you can call it that, is rife with crackpots. As for Mr. Balducci, from what I've read, his success in solving those robberies was less a matter of talent and more a matter of being in the right place at precisely the right time.
In other words, you don't think he deserves all the attention he's getting?
No. You and those two Boy Scouts you're with would make better detectives. Is that all, dear?
I'll touch bases with you later.
Let me know if you run across anything juicy.
Oh, yeah.
Hey, Nancy,
Ooh,
What's with the Cheshire Cat
yeah.
grin?
you found Lori.
Yes, I did.
She's holed up in the caboose, and as a reward for finding her, she let me have this. It's a letter from Jake to his niece in which he leaves clues telling her how to find his mine. Only the clues are extremely obtuse.
You found Lori, you got the letter with all the clues. Guess you don't need us anymore.
Oh, Joe, quit pouting. Want any help?
Are you kidding? You bet I do.
Now you're talking.
I found a diagram for some kind of contraption that Jake designed, but to operate it, you need his pickaxe and some kind of lamp or lantern, which it looks like he gave to somebody named Buell.
Buell? Joe, show her.
Show her what?
That old picture we found.
Okay.
We
You
found
don't
this on the
trust me?
bookshelf. See? Buell's
Joe,
Supplies
you
and
don't
Pawn
trust
Shop. That's
Nancy?
gotta be the same Buell Jake gave his axe and lantern to.
Yeah, 100 years ago. And the guy was a
Detective.
pawnbroker, Frank. The stuff's probably long gone.
Or maybe it's still somewhere in Copper Gorge.
Well, that's where we're headed, so let's just hope for the best.
Right.
Maybe just one tiny bit thing. Like, I feel like Joe should be like, treat everything with evidence or something. Maybe that's just me, I don't know. Maybe that's just a minor thing. And I also don't like dogs too much, so, there would be a dog puzzle. Yeah.
It
I
stands
don't
to
know. I
reason
love
that the only
everything about
person
this
other
game.
than Jake who had to have known the location of Jake's mine was the engineer on Jake's train.
Very true.
Not necessarily. Jake might not have told him the exact location. Maybe he just had him drop him off somewhere nearby.
Well, still, we'd be way ahead of the game if we knew where that drop-off point was.
Fix my pants, sorry.
If the engineer had any surviving relatives, we may be in luck.
The guy died more than 100 years ago. How are we supposed to find out his name?
Maybe Charlena What's-Her-Face could tell us how to go about it.
Good idea, Frank. I'll ask her.
Hey,
See you later.
boys.
You better.
Boys. So, if I had to
A
choose,
square and a duck. Now, where have I seen those before?
you've seen them before in a simpler. I chose square and a duck. So, I think before I was just randomly guessing, but this time I'm gonna actually solve it. Oh, here's another one. A Tale of Two Dolls. YouTuber Edna and I did her way. She edited Alice to how I play. I can't, I'm too tired, is what Alice said. I just wanna go straight to bed. And Aitley tried to make herself heard, but all that came out was one two-part word. Why, I'm not your mother. Yanni. Why is it? When I see the word yawn, I have to yawn. But yeah, why? So, I think this is the mama one. Then il tapper the with the last dinosaurs. E.T. maybe? Not the terrible. Or is this the one with... Yeah. The one is Etna. And Tupper. Yeah, I'll have to figure that out later. What am I doing? Yeah. It's interesting how when you see the word the yarn, makes you want to yarn too. It's crazy. Did I do the pipes here? Yes, I did. Oh, that's right. Where is that? So the sprayer, it's 4, and yeah, that is 1. So we need to get to 10-1. No, we need to get to the 4-1. No, before we had to do the 7 and 10. Yeah, it's math. It's math. So let's see. Do we have a math for that? Let's see.
That square and that duck look very familiar.
Yep, it is, Nancy. Okay, so 7 and 3 is 10. Do you put the A here? You do need another one. I do need another slot. I don't know. Okay, so let's see. We can call message to us for help. Here we go. Best Marvin.
Hello?
Hi, Bess.
Hey, what's going on?
If I told you that I needed a hint, what would you say?
I'd say it's about time. I'd say fire away.
Never mind. Bye.
I don't need them yet. Okay.
Whoa!
Oh!
Somebody must have thrown the emergency brake.
The question is, did somebody throw the brake? Or something?
Oh, Joe, now you sound like Lori.
Hey, I was the first one on the scene, and I saw no one.
Who was the next person on the scene?
John Gray. Then Balducci came bursting through one door while Frank and the engineer came through the other. Boy, was that guy ticked. He said the train could have derailed. He reset the brake, muttered a few choice words, then headed back to the engine just as you and Lori showed up.
Everybody was there except Charlena. I don't think she left her laptop the whole time.
There's no way Lori could have thrown the brake, unless she had someone else do it.
The question is, why? What did she or anybody else stand to gain by stopping the train?
Answer? Nothing. Which is why I think we should at least consider the possibility that something less human in nature may be at work here.
Ah, Joe.
I'm going to see if Balducci's done dusting for fingerprints. Catch you later.
Story investigate. I'm pretty sure this is optional, but I'm gonna do it anyway. So, this is here really investigate. I guess she's already did most of the work. So let's do. See Tino Balducci. Am I doing the right way? Yes. Yes, I am. Oh, before I forget, look at this, hit that, and take a look at this. What is he up to? Oh, I'm
I wonder what Jake used this for.
Just not yet. Okay. There we look at this.
That could be one of the gems I need. Maybe Tino will let me take a closer look.
So it's interesting how you're able to take that gem, but you can't take this
That
gem.
could be one of the gems I need. Maybe Tina will let me take a closer look.
Maybe it's because it's right next to him. I don't know.
Well, it's the little lady detective. What do you need?
I found Lori. She was hiding in the
Oh
caboose.
yeah.
Oh, yeah?
She disappeared because she wanted to see who'd find her first, which is why she left that clue behind.
That slug? I mean, I knew that slug was a clue. That's why I gave it to you. I mean, I could have found Lori no sweat, but I thought, hey, why not give somebody else a shot? And you came through. Nice job.
Thank you.
But look, from now on, if you come across anything that may have something to do with Jake Hurley and his mind, let me know, okay? Just so I can, give you advice, help you sort things out. After all, the opportunity to work side by side with a world-famous police detective doesn't come along every day, you know.
It's like Nancy is so annoyed with Tino. He's like, love to hate or something like that.
How did you and Lori meet?
We met at a party in New York. Nice girl. Not a lot of
With the
stairs,
hesitation.
but nice girl.
What's with the hesitation? Oh, Nancy.
She seems to have a thing for your eyes.
Yeah, she always told me they were... I mean, she told me once that she thought they were very, brown.
It totally reminds me of that scene with House to Hunt. Oh my goodness, oh my goodness.
What do you think happened to Jake Hurley?
He probably died trying to work that mine of his all by himself. But I'll let you in on a secret. I'm onto something that could crack this case wide open.
Ooh.
What did you find?
Sorry, can't go into detail. Let's just say that thanks to yours truly, what happened to Jake Hurley won't be a mystery much longer.
Did you find any fingerprints on the emergency brake handle?
None that were any help, thanks to Casey Jones up there. I told the old geezer not to touch anything, but he went and got his big, fat, oily paw prints all over the place. If we didn't need him to drive the train, I'd charge him with obstruction of justice.
Did you do anything else besides look for fingerprints?
Of course. As a matter of fact, I found this. Probably fell out of the perp's pocket while he was yanking on the handle.
Looks like some kind of thermometer.
Yeah, like the kind a certain ghost hunter uses on that bogus show of his.
You think John Gray threw the brake? But why would he do that?
Because they're thinking about axing his show, that's why. I checked with this buddy of mine in L.A. Gray's got to come up with something real big real soon, or he's toast. And you can't get much bigger than a train with a spooky past that's prone to strange accidents, now can you?
I like it so much. It is amazing.
Have you confronted John with your suspicions?
All in due time. I always like to get my ducks in a row before I make an arrest.
But couldn't someone else have dropped that thermometer?
Please. Who's the
Oh,
top
please.
cop here, huh? Who's the world-famous detective? You? I know what I'm doing, sweetheart. John Gray wanted publicity? That's exactly what I'm gonna give him.
Oh, sure, dude. Nancy has solved 12 other cases before this in the games, but she's also been solving mysteries since 1930, thank you.
Do you think I could take a closer look at that cougar statue?
What, that cigar clipper? Go ahead, take a look.
I'll bet I need this stone to build that thing in the diagram I found. But if I remove it now, Tina will know I'm onto something. Interesting. I just wanted to get a good look at it, that's all.
What else can I do for you?
You've been a big help.
Don't mention it.
Don't mention it. Don't mention it. And I will. Okay. So let's do John Gray. Let's do this over here. Oh, another. Yeah, these patty peanuts. But here's
Sickly
another one.
Sarah caught a germ so new, it made one of her pretty green eyes turn blue.
Why is that the only thing Nancy could say around, not the other stuff? But we got SS. So it very interesting sounds. But she got green and blue eyes. do. Hey, John, how are you?
I found Lori safe and sound in the caboose, so I guess those vibes you got about her being in serious trouble were wrong.
Strange. My vibes are never wrong. What's even stranger is I'm still getting them. So maybe they're not about Lori. Maybe they're about you.
Me? I'm not in any trouble.
Trust me. Either you or Lori is, or soon will be, in big trouble.
Could you be more specific?
Unfortunately, no.
Are you by any chance missing a small digital thermometer?
Yeah, as a matter of fact, I am. When I went through the box I'd packed them in, that one over there, I came up one short. I was hoping to set up at least 6 in here so I could check for cold spots. How did you know I was missing one?
Because Tino Balducci found it by the emergency brake handle when he was dusting it for fingerprints, and now he thinks you're the one who pulled it.
That's ridiculous. I didn't have any reason to pull the emergency brake.
Is it true that your show is in danger of being canceled?
Newsflash, my show was canceled. Happened last night. But what nobody knows yet is that it's been picked up by a major TV network. Not only am I still on the air, but I'm sitting prettier than ever. Any other questions?
Maybe, but he has a computer that looks like a Destiny. I don't know what that is. Oh, so sorry. I'm sorry about the tabloids, but that's okay. Oh, sorry about that. It should be like, well, man, sorry about that.
So you making any progress in here?
Oh yeah, not only am I getting some real unusual EMRs, that's electromagnetic readings, but take a look at this.
I am doing amazing. How about you?
You've got something?
I set up a camera and took some time-lapse photos. Sometimes I was in the room, sometimes I wasn't, but somewhere along the line, I managed to get a shot of Camille.
Where? You don't mean that little blob, do you?
Yep, that's Camille.
Okay.
You're skeptical. That's cool. Just remember, the key word when it comes to ghostly phenomena is energy. That blob is the result of Camille's residual life force, spirit if you will, reacting with the chemicals in the photographic paper.
Couldn't it just be a flaw in the photographic paper?
Okay, it could be that too, but it's not. Trust me.
Yeah, right.
Were you in this room the whole time prior to that emergency brake thing?
Of course not. I made a couple of trips to my compartment in the sleeping car to get more equipment. But did I get an overpowering urge to pull the emergency brake while I was there? No.
Well, I'll catch you later.
Come back anytime.
Yep, so as we have seen, Christina originally. Tino is the culprit of the emergency brake because of this other floor here.
That looks just like the stuff John Gray has his thermometers packed in.
Yep. So he does explain it to you, Tino Balducci.
Glad you dropped in. Lori told me she'd given you a letter from Jake Hurley that says how to find his mine.
That's right. You can read it if you want.
Lori should have given that to me. I mean, I'm the trained professional around here. Let me take a look. I've seen enough.
Come on.
2 words. Useless.
It's one word.
Those are just the rantings of a guy who spent way too much of his life swirling mud around in pans under the hot sun. 5-star nut job.
You don't think there's anything helpful in there?
Nada.
You're the one who pulled that emergency brake, aren't you?
Me? What, are you joking?
Care to explain how packing material from the box those thermometers were in wound up on the floor over there?
You're just some teenage nobody. I don't have to listen to this.
You're right, you don't. Neither do the other passengers. But unless you give me a good reason not to, I think I'll tell them anyway.
Look, maybe I was a little hasty, pointing a finger at the ghost guy like that. Maybe all those lies people have been spreading are starting to get to me. Maybe I thought it would help if I got a little positive press by solving a crime aboard a haunted train. Maybe I apologize. And, maybe you can see fit not to let any of this go beyond this room?
Well, no harm done, I guess.
Great. Well, what else can I do for you?
You've been a big help.
Helping people is what I'm all about.
Helping people is what I'm all about. All aboard. Toof, toof. The last train to Blue Moon Canyon. Okay, so. I feel like I missed something. Wait, do I have the dancer? I don't know. It was. I feel like I missed something. Wait. Yes. Wait. Okay.
Locked, naturally. Wonder how you open it.
I do. Don't you worry, Nancy.
Wonder how you're supposed to get this open.
I don't know. You open it by dancing, which I don't understand, but you do. Oh! Hold on. Wait. Maybe I haven't explored everywhere where the honeybees are. The background. It takes a while to get from one train car to the next, but I do love this game, even though it takes a while to explore. Oh, wait.
Sadie Crawford.
Sadie Crawford, that's another one. No, it is SC. That's the tulip one. So, Sadie Crawford.
It looks like there's something behind this painting, but I can't seem to move it. An eagle. Where else have I seen an eagle?
You see the sample on Nancy. But here's a button.
This must be how Lori disappeared.
Very interesting. Flippy fins. Wait, is it? How do I want this? I don't. Yeah, I don't think there are. I don't. Hey, that's a cool idea. That's a fun idea.
It looks like this thing opens up. But how?
How do we do this? Wait. Let's save here, dear. Then we do detective. This is why I love Julia Detective.
Haven't done that yet. Still have to do that. Can't check that off yet.
Yeah.
Check.
Yeah, they do a lot.
Check. Finish that. Check. Check. I'm done with that. I'm done with that. Still have to do that. Can't check that off. I'm done with that. Check. Can't check that off yet. I'm done with that. Can't check that off yet. I'm done. I'm done with. Finish that. Finish that.
It's a bit oh. Wait. Wait a minute. Did I yell at the eagle? Wait. This. Yes. Okay. Wait. That's where the samplers are. Hold on. We are gonna do this. Okay, so the eagle. Where's the eagle? two. Then maybe I do need. Oh, that's where the duck. What is that? Don't I? I know what I'm doing. I know exactly what I'm doing. Okay. I just have to remember how to do it. It's been a while since I played the game, but I think I remember most of it. Oh!
This looks like some sort of game. Nothing happens.
Oh, yeah.
I'll bet I have to wind it up first.
Yes, I do. Yes, to take water.
Oops.
I was already. Okay.
Shoot. Wipe out. I did it! Wonder what's in here.
Alright, so should we start the music? I'm gonna save right after I did that. Yes. Sure. I thought oh, that's right. Did it from piano. But he can't get to the piano because John's here. It should be another slot. Or did I pick that? But they have picked it up. It just really helps to talk to everybody. We don't know what to do, just... Oh!
J.H. For Jake Hurley, obviously. Must be Jake's insignia.
Yeah. Oh, here we go. Okay, so the piano table of the elements. The S... What is it? A-G. It is A-G. It's A-G. A-G. It's silver. So,
Looks like an old-fashioned cigar box. Wonder why it's locked. And what does AG mean?
yes, you just saw that it's silver. So, orange. Blue. Green. Red. Purple, yellow.
Calcium
There they are.
carbide and acetylene works.
So WC, A. I had sent you 2 lamps, but you should receive by the end of the month. When you get them, simply place carbide and below. Yeah. I don't mind cursor sometimes, but it takes a while to try to figure out.
I was your friend, Thomas Wilson.
pretty sure. Okay. Pretty sure that's another.
Looks like a
There,
pattern for some kind
there's
of
the
dance
step.
step. Maybe I'd better keep this.
I'm gonna take a picture. Take a picture. If I can. There's the camera. Okay, here we go. And now we have the message to us, Tammy. Let's go to. Wait, over here. Let's go over here. And okay. So